couple, and then we'll go to Mike McGrath, Carl Markham, and Dom King for certain, and probably Kenneth Christensen. Yes, Jamie.
Thanks very much. Good evening, Jurgen. Can you hear me okay?
Very loud.
Okay, sorry about that. I'll move back from my microphone.
No, it's fine, Jamie. Go on.
You've coasted through your Champions League group very comfortably. You're
Wait. A little bit louder would be extremely cool.
Yeah. Okay, that was too quiet. That's not perfect. Okay, take three. Jurgen, you've coasted through your Champions League group fairly comfortably. You're joint top of the Premier League, but for goal difference. Given the number of injuries you've had and a few controversial VAR decisions, is that about as well as you could have hoped things would be at this stage?
Oh, honestly, it's absolutely not the moment to think about this kind of thing. So we played a game, which with a good first half and a less good second half. We got a point for it, 13 points in group. That's good. But now already Fulham is in my mind. So I cannot really think about what happened so far. Yes, being in whichever position or with whoever together on top of the table is always good in each part of the season. So that's okay. We feel we could have had even more points. We lost completely deserved at Villa. The point at City was okay, but Brighton and Everton, performance-wise, situation-wise, we could have, should have, I don't know, won. And so point-wise, we could have more, but that's just that's the past. So now it's Fulham, and they expect our full focus, and they will get it. So from now on, that's it.
Just because I've only got one more question, can I just ask you whether you were shocked by events in Paris last night?
By?
Events in Paris last night.
Oh, yes, we watched the goal show, so we didn't see too much of it, to be honest. We only saw that it was, the game was abandoned, interrupted, whatever. Yes, of course. You don't want to see these kind of things in football, but when you are not around and didn't hear what happened exactly, I'm not sure if you then should give a big statement to it. But that it happened, yes, we were shocked.
Right, we'll go in order. Mike McGrath, followed by Dom King, followed by Kenneth Christensen, followed by Carl Markham and Ansel. So Mike first.
Hi, Jurgen. Can I ask about Mo Salah, about how much of an achievement it is to be Liverpool's top Champions League scorer? Also, whether you felt it was at all a risk at all playing him in a game where you didn't need the points.
Look, to play football, and you saw that in the second half, you can make changes, but you need a few key positions, and of course that could have been one of the other three up front as well, playing in that, but that you have kind of patterns up front. In the last line, obviously, that was the reason why Fabinho played 45 minutes, that we have that there as well. In midfield, usually it would have been probably Naby, but he didn't play that often, so he couldn't fulfill that role maybe. He just needs to get minutes now again. So that's it. That was the decision for Mo. And then how the game developed, how the players looked, and in the end, Mo looked fine. That's why we didn't take him off. And for other players who, even when they don't play that much, then it's just really difficult to get through full 90 minutes after a pretty long time without having 90 minutes. So Mo, I was in contact with him. He had no issues, and so that was the reason why we left him on the pitch and why he started.
Okay, thank you. Dom King, then next is Kenneth Christensen, but Dom first.
Yeah, again, it was a big night for a couple of the young lads, particularly Leighton Clarkson and Billy Cometio. He's obviously made history in becoming the youngest player to play for Liverpool in the European Cup. It was a tremendous experience for him and one he'll learn from.
Yeah, they will, and especially we let them make the experience without now making this one game too big. It's a wonderful thing to have the first Champions League game, but a career is all about how many you will have or how many games at all you will play. So both boys have a lot to learn, but they have already they're really skilled, but it's still a lot to learn, and we will give them the time to do so. Again, tonight they helped us a lot because we could rest other players, which is very important. There was actually no alternative to, and so yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a big night for both of them, and. Yeah, I am really thankful that they are already as good as they are. That's the reason why we can use them. But I know there's a lot more to come.
Kenneth Christiansen, and then we'll finish with Carl Markham from Press Association. Kenneth.
Yes, hello, Jurgen. What are your thoughts about this game in general tonight?
Different halves, huh? Two different halves, completely different. I liked, especially with so much changed team like we had tonight, the football we played in the first half, the way we played, the way the boys adapted. Not to forget that Takumi Minamino played now only the second time on that position, once in Brighton, which was a different game. And tonight it looked already, we looked much better already in the position. And so I really liked the football we played. First half we had really big, I'm not sure if it's not a chance, but nearly a chance. Not sure what the English word is for that. But we had a lot of these moments which we could have used in a better way. And that was good. We wanted to build on that in the second half. That didn't work out. And we didn't play football anymore, and Midtjylland got even more physical. Pretty direct, a lot of balls now. We didn't defend their throw-ins that good anymore, so it's not rocket science that they always try to switch the side with these balls. It's just if you don't defend it on the one side, then you have to run to the other side and defend it there, so that's much more intense. First half we did that much better than second half. So all these little things, but the main part was we didn't play good enough football in the second half, and that's the reason why the game was much more open in the second half. The situation when Midtjylland scored the goal was really unlucky that Kostas Tsimikas was outside, I think. Now Leighton was in a left-back position. That's why it was really close, I think, with offside, no offside. So if there is the usual player on that position, then it's probably offside. Because we all thought it's offside, but it was not. So they get a penalty, 1-1, and now momentum completely swapped to Midtjylland. They were really believing, and we were only hard working. In the moments when we played football, we were immediately in and around their box with really a lot of space because of the man marking of Midtjylland, which is when you move, when you move a lot in the right moment, then you can really use that. We did that in some moments really well, but in the end, they scored their goal and another one, which was then slightly offside. We scored a goal, which I've heard meanwhile was handball. 1-1. That's it.
Okay, final question or questions from Carl Markham, and then we're finished. Carl.
Hi, Jurgen.
Hi, Carl.
With Salah now going past Gerrard as the club's leading scorer in the Champions League, is there anything left to say about his talents, about his goal-scoring form and how he scores the goal and when he scores the goals?
Not sure. So one record after the other. So it's I didn't know that he could break this record tonight. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he is proud of that. He should be. Exceptional player, absolute exceptional player. Since we worked together, obviously a lot of things clicked really for all of us. He helps the team massively, and he knows that he and appreciates the help of the team as well. So if we would have only more, then even the incredible number of goals he scored wouldn't have been enough to be as successful as we were. So thank God others scored a lot of goals as well, and that made this team really successful. But that Mo is a very exceptional player. I think nobody doubted it, but if you need numbers to prove, then he delivers that as well.
And if you can do it quickly, what was your assessment of the application of VAR tonight?
Took just too long. I think now in the end, I didn't see it back, obviously, and then all decisions were right, and either way they were so difficult to make. I don't know, because they all took like 3-4 minutes in the cold for the boys in shorts, stuff like this. It's really hard. You can hear already people saying, oh my God, now he's talking about that. But it took really long, and it was really cold. So that doesn't help. But in the end, I used to be one of the people who said, yes, VAR is a good idea. I'm really not sure if I would say that again, to be honest. But now we have it, and now we have to deal with it.
Thank you, Carl. Thank you, everybody else. And thank you for listening to LCS.
See you.